I want to drink tonight.
Y'all ready?
It's up.
Here we go, y'all. It's the last word with your host, Facts and Fiction, because in this podcast and every other podcast, we speaks about facts.
Mm-hmm.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Who's in here? Did y'all invite Mo?
The invite, the party is now open. I'm not sure who's online, who's not online. I do know, I don't know. The party's always open. I'm not sure who's online or who's not. So, Phil's on. I'll invite him. I'll invite, I guess, this football team. But I mean, I don't know who wants. Whoever wants to join, you always welcome. You just need to come in here, and you can. Okay, and you gotta talk. You can't come in here and be all quiet. This is not no funeral home.
Yeah, and y'all lucky kind start drinking yet.
I'm starting. I know you hit it. The juice, right here.
Yo, where Reese at? He ain't online.
We don't need him in here today, cause he preparing for his funeral next week.
You playing?
But I will say this Eagles-Jaguars game tonight is going to be a good one. A good one. It'll be good.
Who played it? Oh, D-Mac and Phil?
No, Reese and Phil.
Oh, yo, don't advance yet.
Why?
I'm not.
Yo, Ben, you don't know what you just got yourself into.
Yo, you come in here and being very disrespectful. You didn't say hello to nobody. Yo, Ben.
G-Wop, what's up, brother? What's going on? I missed you guys. What's going on?
Learn some manners. And you missed the intro. Do you know what I played?
You played, it's the last word, right?
No, he did not. No, he did not.
God's plan.
God's plan.
Yo, Bizzle, that's Little Bizzle. Little Bizzle's in the building.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Yo, where you been at? You been MIA, man.
I've been busy, bro. Been busy.
Yeah, been out there making babies.
Nah, I can't have babies right now, man. Too young for that.
Thank you, Bill. Speak for
Well,
all
that's
of us.
nice. That's nice that y'all want to sit here and tell stories and talk about that. Y'all do that in your own personal time. That's why y'all got Sam said we're starting with Sam today because we're starting with Sam today because we know that Sam knows a lot. We want to go over his comments. Sam said, and I quote, 32 men, various ages, occupations, and lifestyles. I've yet to be a part of a Madden league in the last 8 years where all 32 users played all 16 games. Swag's expectations and approach is very poor. Now,
oh, you can do this camera view. Oh, that's good.
Sam,
I like this.
now,
Wait, why do you say that though?
you've been very
Sam.
MIA as of late. And I'm not taking Swag's side, and I'm not, I'm not being biased. But Swag, wait a minute.
Yo, somebody boot light skin, man.
No, but
not me.
But Swag plays his games, and he usually not a conflict with that. So the point is to play the all 16 games in this league. That's the point. So that's what Swag is trying to do. He's free from 5:30 p.m. to 12 a.m. Now, I think on a regular schedule, for most Americans, God forbid, it's probably in the afternoon-ish somewhere to be free, because most people, I will say most Americans for the most part, work a morning shift that allows them to be free in the evening.
I was gonna say, isn't Sam only available like early morning? Like
exactly,
early,
and so
early?
I don't think that it's okay. Swag is free from 5:30 p.m. to 12 at night. Now that time, I have seen Sam play at night before. He be on that Destiny and all that, but you can't find time to play Madden. So don't come. Don't come in here trying to dictate stuff, and you've been MIA as of late because you haven't even been in the chat because obviously you don't know too much. So you've been missing a lot of things, and you've been missing a lot of time. So Swag, we sentencing you to the forced win because we're not gonna have people coming in here trying to check you and do all that when you play your game.
The thing about it, I don't think Sam is mad at the availability. He's mad at the way Swag approached it. So I told Sam earlier, Sam said, because obviously none of them hit each other on the first day.
Yeah.
Sam said, so Swag came out, Sam told Swag, all right, I'm not free, I'm at work from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. Swag automatically said, all right, well, I'll take force, thank you.
Well, excuse me.
Because Sam had told me before my schedule messed up today, give him the force. But Swag just tried to come and bully him, I guess. And
I think,
he's like, all right, I take force.
I think that the first thing, 4 p.m.
On this show, we call it how we see it. If you come in and you acting like you can be bullied, people are gonna bully you.
Well, not even that. I just think that people, the 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. No offense, and I'm not saying that one deserves force over another, but that's a ridiculous schedule. Now, I don't know too many people that can play. That's a hard schedule, if you know what I'm saying. Like, that's a hard schedule. Now, I don't think Swag should just go in nobody's DM and tell people what to do because you're not his father. You are not his. You know what? He's a grown man. You are not his father. You don't come up to people. This ain't Reese. You can't boss him around. Now, back to you, Sam. You know, we just gonna give you a sim because we already know. Well, first of all, you already won the AFC South because after Reese lose tonight and next advance, he won't even be able to win the division. So, sim or force, you still will be able to win the division. So you ain't gotta worry about that. You ain't gotta worry about that. That's we had to get him out of the way because so you forcing or you simming it?
I ain't gonna front. I'm thinking about it and it's hard because technically they do got a flip-floppy schedule. I want like Swag, I feel like should get the force because he's more active. But Sam have played every game in his league, and technically they both just have mismatch. It's basically one of the cases with Beaches. Sam work nights. Swag work
I'm sorry. Beach is my boy, but I told him I can't do that late at night.
12 o'clock.
Nah, well, I go to work at 3:30 in the morning.
So it's and the thing about it is the way you see Sam play at night. I have seen Swag play someone in the morning.
Yeah, Swag, because sometimes he be yeah. I agree.
So it's like I'm trying to be fair, but at the same time, Swag is more active. But I guess Swag thought he wasn't gonna say that. Because Swag just had deep lock on that.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna send him to that. But we got a lot of other people on the docket tonight because we can't deal with the shadiness. So what happened was Dez decided that he was bored and that he wanted to have attention and that he needed some attention. So he came into the chat. As soon as I find the screenshot, I'm gonna pass it right on you. Give me 1 second. I know I got it somewhere. He said, "Can you clarify whose son is who?" Now, Swag and Reese wasn't even talking. They wasn't nobody in the chat. He come out of nowhere. Can you clarify whose son is who? Then he comes and say, "I'm the grandfather." Dez, listen.
Hey, little Billy, hype your shit up.
This family tree is.
Yeah, they could have kicked that too.
Just
8 minute quarter.
Wait a minute, goddamn it! This family tree is just as confusing as it can be. We got a Bleach family member in Chris.
Whoa.
We got Reese, and we got us. So it's all of us. Okay, you know what? Because obviously he needs attention today. Today on the docket we got Bill. We're putting Bill on the docket today because we want Bill to know the amount of. We putting Bill on the docket today. Bill is sentenced to 3 years and running up the score. we got a lot of complaints about him today.
Bill, let me find out you was the kid that wasn't allowed to go outside and you're not act when you get outside.
Bill, we want to know. Well, first of all, you beat Jay, you beat Ike. Wait a minute, you beat Ike.
Bill, you doing your thing, Bill? You beat up on these big guys?
I'm doing my thing, bro.
You beat the Rams. You lost to. We want to know. Okay, so how did you lose to Dez? Because I didn't even know y'all played. Is Dez? You think Dez is just confidently better than you, or you just think that he just gets the best of?
I just be doing dumb shit sometimes. It happens. Yeah. I mean, momentum swings. I make one little mistake. You know, it happens.
So what happened when you played?
So
go ahead.
So basically, you saying that Dez got to win, but if you had to play him again, you would beat him.
I mean, I feel I can beat him, but sometimes it's like things don't go my. Like a lot of time when I go against him now, it's like
things don't go your way.
So,
right. So we got to send this Madden in because that means that Madden is broke. That means that Madden is broke.
I'm mad at me, dog. Oh, yo, Madden, what's good, bro?
That's what we gotta ask Madden. Bill, what the hell you high?
Nah, we lit in this players league right now. About 7 foot demon.
Oh. So we wanna. So go ahead, cause
I wanna know. Okay, what I wanna know is.
Don't come here and ask questions.
How you start off 7-0 and go 7-7?
Wow,
Mister.
Wait a minute.
I wanted to come in here and say that for a long time.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
God.
I'm talking about Kyle.
Oh,
you don't get it. Yo, check this out. My man is 50 grand. But you don't come in here and get to ask those questions to Cat.
Wait a minute.
You have to write a letter or something.
Wait a minute. You lost to Murder. Wait a minute. Now you really don't want to go ANC because you lost to the Lions and you lost to this.
Yeah, I lost to the Lions. You wanna know why? I was up 21-0. Lost the game. Whose fault is that?
Well, first of all, I didn't start 7-0. I've never won 7 games back to back, so that's a false. You know that's a.
This thing got point entertaining. This thing got point entertaining here today.
Dez is in the building. It was just said, Dez.
Yes.
That
let him know.
when somebody played you, they could have beat you. The
but
game was boring, and Madden just give you wins.
It happens. Pass rush just go right through.
Now wait a minute.
It happens.
That's what I'm talking about. Because on this show, we don't sugarcoat nothing.
Wait a minute, what happened, Dez? Because we want you.
People got different excuses when they lose.
Oh, I play great defense.
So you telling me, Bill, that was an excuse from Bill?
All right, Bill. Oh, no, I'm not making no excuses.
Because I asked Bill, I said, you lost to Dez, and he said, I can beat Dez. He said, but when I play Dez, I make one mistake, and then most of them, every time I play him, things don't go my way. So,
Bill can beat me when I got 60 overall corners. And he can
Funny thing about that, I don't even live no more, so that's a poor excuse. Poor excuse. I don't even live.
That's the last time you beat me.
Live ball?
It's getting hot.
Last time I checked, every game we played is like damn near close. It just be one little pick, it'd be a pick 6, or whatever it may be, fumble 6.
So from what you saying Dez just be sizing you up and waiting for you to throw the ball so you get a pick 6.
No, I mean like it just happened, Somebody just jump a route.
Basically, it's like Madden just come in and cheat, right? One of those things.
G.Y. is really pushing this thing.
I want to know. People watching want to know.
Here's a podcast.
I just want to know, like, what goes on? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, because you know what? We as the Crew32 chat don't even remember this game. We wasn't invited to it. We wasn't told about it. Ain't nobody even make. And this is a rivalry because y'all been in the division. And y'all been kicking and stomping and swinging and fisting and all that stuff. Y'all been hitting, and y'all ain't even tell people that y'all playing.
The score was 35-13.
Wait.
Now, Dez,
we ain't know all that. So, listen, I don't care about nobody listening. I want to know. I I know sometimes Madden go overboard with the fumbles.
I got the footage.
How many times did you fumble, Bill?
I can't remember. I have to rewatch it. I gotta rewatch it.
I'm a find out.
I don't think I deleted it.
Well, we're gonna look at the stats. Okay, so Brett Hundley threw.
Oh, and I didn't have A-Rod that game.
Brock Osweiler threw 4 interceptions.
I had
Wait a
what's his
minute.
name? No. I threw picks, bad throws, fumbles. It happened. Whatever.
Well, on behalf of the running backs, there was one fumble.
Yeah, with what's his face?
There was one fumble by the quarterback.
Phantom, not to cut you off, yo. Can you kick Kenny Jags, courtesy of Farrell?
I can't hear nobody. What you say?
Can.
Yo, kick Kenny, kick Jags, bro. Courtesy of Farrell.
Can you leave real quick?
Oh yeah, I got you, boy.
One of y'all must invite
Not
me.
letting me return.
Who's Kenny Jacks?
That's Ken. That's the old user Ken. Anyway,
The game OD bro. They plotting to you when it's my ball.
so there was one fumble. There was one fumble by the quarterback.
Oh wait, no, my bad.
Bill, one interception, but Bill threw 4 interceptions. And
4 interceptions? Wow.
Bill threw 4 interceptions. Dez threw 3. Now what we want to see is where's the defense coming at, because I don't even see. Was there any pick sixes?
Good hit. Oh, you injured my nigga Ben? Damn!
And each of them had a pick 6. Wait a minute, your guy can get injured on this game?
Huh?
Your guy can.
A-Rod.
Oh, okay.
No, so my thing is this. So 1 through 3, 1 through 4 picks.
Like, defense was there, just that I felt like my throw just wasn't where I wanted to be, because I had what's his name? What's my QB name? The backup?
Osweiler?
Yeah, Brock. His bum ass.
So basically, you was throwing the right to Dez.
To who? To the bench.
So you was throwing the right to Dez, and you saying Dez don't have no user skills. The computer was intercepting it.
I ain't gonna front
Most cases.
when I play certain people. I'm not saying Des. When I play certain people, I be feeling like they be getting everything.
Nah, it happens. It really happens though.
No,
No, you know what? We're not gonna sit on here and have no
I
filter.
want to know why nobody knew about this game.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Dez, we sent this in you because we want to know, because you stream. No, you didn't put. When did y'all play? Like 12 o'clock at night? Cause I was asleep. I be blowing Z's by that time.
Yeah, it was a late game. It was a late game though. It was a late game.
Played like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so now that Dez is relevant, we gonna bring Dez to the docket, because we gotta keep him on the docket.
So
Ben
wait,
said-
hold up. I got a question. Hold up. Des, I want to know, is it safe to say that Bill is not a tough game for you?
Oh Lord, Ben, now you know what?
Wow.
Wait, no. We don't come on this show and whisper. We can hear you. We speak the truth. Now, he asked. We listened.
But nah, I ain't never
Oh,
moved
no.
to division.
You know what? Dez is media trained. Dez is media trained. Dez is media
Who
trained.
is in his division?
Wait a minute, he's saying when he was in our division.
division.
Huh?
We asked you, was Bill an easy win?
Yeah.
Oh, and he laughed.
Like
Now
a
that
joke. That's not even like a joke, but yeah.
Yo, Bill, he can't get no more wins, bro. He says it's too easy.
Yo,
Well-
hey,
From the way he's talking, he three-peating.
oh, are you three-peating Dez? Because if you three-peat,
I ain't say all that.
yes you did. You said you. Yes you did. And then I'm gonna tell you what he said in the chat the other day. He said that the Dolphins are still rebuilding. He said they're not even done being the team that he wanted them to be.
I agree with that. They got a lot of room to grow. He's still winning with them. I guess
Okay, well, we putting Ben and Dez on the docket. Ben said he tagged Dez. He tagged Dez and he said, "Did you beat Swag like that?" Because he said you do YouTube runs. Wait a minute, I know he ain't on.
Wait, I didn't know about that.
Wait a minute, get off the eye porn. Who's that on FaceTime? What is this? He said, did you beat Swag like that because he said you do YouTube runs? And let me tell you what he posted. He posted a picture with a woman with a hairnet on her head, bald head turned around, and it said Dez 34 Swag 9. Then he said, I'm headed to the vet. Then I said, his response to it was maybe, maybe not. So Dez, we're gonna ask you again, did you beat Swag like that because he said you do YouTube runs? Oh, you know what? This guy is media trained. He is Dez. We gotta get you in here often because you too nice.
Once again, we don't come in to be nice to people. You say what's on your chest.
Yo, Bill, are you even on the field?
No, did you?
I think Bill watches you play. Bill watches you play, bro.
I'm not. He on defense right now. I don't see him. Oh, yeah, I see him. No, I don't.
So Dez, the way it's looking, like nobody can see you in the AFC. Is that true?
The Ravens pretty nice, bro.
Yeah, I will say shout out to the Ravens. The Ravens is real nice. But Spivey said
Zeke fall for so fast.
Spivey said.
Let me tell y'all something about Zeke. Zeke is a cheat code. He should not even be in the game. People don't even gotta know how to use Zeke, and they're gonna get 200 yards rushing easy.
What you expect if he the greatest running back in history?
Ben,
here we go. Here we go.
Ben, you on the docket. I see you was 13-0. Who beat you?
Oh,
Mo beat me.
but he called Mo is like, but he always hype up Mo. So I'm gonna say that game was scripted, so that everybody could be like, oh, he beat Ben.
Yo, I ain't gonna say who, but somebody PM me was like, yo, Mo, did you let Mo win? I was like, nah, I ain't let him win. You
can say who won.
Mo said he wake up for those type of games, so he was wrong.
Well, I caught.
So you said, so wait. So you saying Mo said he wake up for those type of games. So basically, you saying you was basically still tired, and Mo caught you off guard. And under normal circumstances, he would not beat you.
Mo could beat me anytime. No,
see, y'all thinking too much. These are supposed to be spontaneous.
But wait, the thing about it is, you had the wrong person. Mo said to Dez, I believe in the playoffs. If I had Derek Carr, he would have won. That's what y'all need to be getting at.
Well, we are. I already told.
Whoa.
You don't need a specific quarterback to throw a deep. Just throw it. That's all Mo do. Throw it.
Wow, that's all he do.
Because he got John Ross, he got all them fast speedsters, but Yoy beat him. Now, remember he was on the podcast talking, saying Yoy can't beat him and he gonna win.
Oh, they fake punters.
Yoy pulled out that YouTube run and Yoy went to work on him. Yoy beat him so bad. I mean, he shut him down. Took first place.
Yoy went to work, guy?
Oh, I did say that. Yoy pulled out that.
Went to work?
Yoy ran that nice play and he went down there. He ran that I said what I said. He ran that YouTube thing that everybody do, and he ran that play and he beat him on down. And ever since Mo been missing. Anyway, next case.
We looking for you.
So Chris tagged Bill. Now catch the shade, catch it, cause it's real low. Chris tagged Bill. He said, "Hey bro, where you been?" Chris said, "People saying you've been out of chat cause you losing." Here's the shade. Reese said because Pharaoh's on vacation. Now Reese.
Wait. Now, what Reese, that got to do with anything? Wait. I got back today. I got back last night.
So you think he was trying to escape it?
No, that one I peeped what Reese tried to say. Where Reese at?
Acting like he out somewhere.
You made Pharaoh tank.
You made Pharaoh. Wait, I wasn't taking though.
You said Billy easy win. Who next? Who the next target for you?
Wait. I gotta give me credit. In my defense, one win is against Dez. Like I'm saying, just because I'm 3-10 don't mean I laid down. I mean, no offense. I beat Dez and I beat two good users.
Well, first of all, let's make it clear that
you didn't beat Ike. You made Ike cry.
Yo, forget this. I'm not talking. Don't forget it. That's I just forget I said that because then about
an apology because you made Ike almost give it up. You made him almost give it up.
Oh,
yo, y'all insane, boy. Y'all insane today. Y'all insane.
What's you and Pharaoh record like overall?
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
So Dez is excuse me. Dez is media trained. Can you not hear like how he answers the questions with like a slant?
He just said that he beat. I don't know.
He said he beat you more than you beat him.
We want a number. We want a number.
That's what he said.
Yes, that's what he said.
That's what he said. What do you think? I'm lying?
Wait. I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that. I'm not 100% sure though.
You know what?
But it's a true fact though that when Pharaoh beat Dez is by field goal. When Dez beat Pharaoh is by like 3 touchdowns. Fact or fiction?
And you know on this show we speaks about.
Wait a minute. Excuse me. Dez coughing. Dez, why you coughing? What's up? Dez was coughing when you said that. What's?
I mean, hey man.
He media trained. Y'all need to get him in the podcast more.
Where's Phil at?
Nah, Phil can't talk. I think Matt got his soul still.
Why? Beat Phil?
Oh God, I guess since we talking about D-Mac, let's go there, cause I got something for him.
D-Mac beat Phil.
I got something for him.
He didn't beat Phil. I think he took a belt out on Phil and had all that anger up that he was supposed to use for Kyle.
Well, first of all, he beat Phil 31-28. Then Phil came right back, beat him 50-7. Now, bottom line is today we're dealing with facts and facts only. D-Mac, let's start it. Number one, you said you was gonna come into this game, you was gonna win it, you was gonna beat me because I'm sorry he's using the league, you was gonna do this, do that, and I came into Washington, punted you upside your head, and kicked you up and down the field as many times as I could.
Went into his building.
Went into his trashy stadium that got trashed all up in the stands, dirty people standing there with signs. You don't see no clean person in that stadium. I rushed for 312 yards.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
No,
I'm sorry. My running back rushed for 312 yards. I pulled out my swag runs, my stretch runs, and I went to work. And then
that's a shot. So what you're saying? The swag only do stretches. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, he'll tell you. That's all he did. No, I'm saying I pulled out my swag runs. Yeah, I pulled out. Yeah.
Oh, your swag. Oh, I missed that one. Oh,
yes.
So basically you said swag that went somewhere like to YouTube or got an ebook.
Oh, Lord, I ain't said
about these stretch runs.
Nah, I said I won the stretch runs. I beat him. I ran 312 yards on his defense. And then
I ain't staying in the pot. I'm just calling it how I see it.
Then I had
stuttering. When y'all don't kind of stutter.
I had four rushes. I had 4 rushing touchdowns and 3 passing touchdowns, which means I scored 7 touchdowns on you in total. Now, D-Mac, what I told you before the game started.
That's not what we're talking about, guy. You was finished with that.
Well, we all know the swag run stretch runs. I told him he run stretch runs. That's why his hairline falling back, because he just stretch it.
Mo said he stand corrected. With Derek Carr, he would have beat Dez. Dez is not a hard person to beat, and the AFC is his this year. He definitely won a Super Bowl, guaranteed.
Whoa! So Dez, I guess it's no 3-peat for you. How you feel about that?
Hey man, we ain't read.
You know what, yo? You know what, Dez.
I don't know. You've been taking classes from LeBron or something.
You're asking him the wrong questions. Y'all gotta ask him direct questions like Dez.
What y'all want me to say?
Is anyone in the AFC better than you? Period.
Hey, Dez. That's a good one.
Is anyone in the AFC better than you? That's it.
I don't think so.
There we go.
Oh, Lord.
There we go.
It ain't no fake.
What you said, Daz?
I said I don't think so.
About what?
About what question?
He real good. You know, Dez don't like drama, so I guess he
Dez,
just dodges every question that comes his way.
how you been? See, they said I can't use injuries.
Uh-oh.
How you been rebuilding for 3 seasons? Come on now, let's talk about it.
We just restarted.
We about to go into the 3rd season.
We're going into the 3rd season, Dez. How you still rebuild? Well, we in the 3rd season. How you still rebuild? We want to know how you still rebuild.
Like Ben said, I cut Drew Brees.
Now, what we gonna do?
I cut all my receivers. I drafted a whole new receiving class. Hey man.
Well, you know what? We've seen this same pattern because Fox was saying that he was going up rebuilding in season 3, season 4, and he had won the Super Bowl. Now, is that rebuilding an excuse to use in case you don't make the Super Bowl? You be like, listen, man, I told you I was rebuilding. Or is it
I guess you can't call it you call it revamping.
What the hell are you revamping if you already won the damn Super Bowl 2 times back to back? You couldn't be revamping that much. Now, we want to know.
You can't keep the same team.
So, how confident are you in another Blitz Bowl?
Blitz Bowl? Man, I don't know. Them Browns looking a little sketchy.
Them Browns. Or Spivey, he called you. Spivey, he called you. No, you just called Spivey sketchy.
Talking about Blitz. You said Blitz Bowl.
No, we talk because you had a Blitz Bowl, but you versus Ike.
Oh, I don't know, man. They gotta handle their business.
No, Spivey, he said you look sketchy. He said your hairline sketchy, your clothes sketchy, everything's sketchy about you. He's saying you sketchy. So, no, but how confident are you in another?
How's your team looking?
We getting there, man. We getting there. I'm waiting for this end of the season XP.
Well, I brought in a Bills user just for you. He gonna tell you he got something for you. That boy got something for you. He real good. I told him how to play Madden. Really, I told him how to play it, but he really.
I play both of y'all. He's not better than you, bro.
It's cute. You ain't play him. You ain't never played. You always Ben. You ain't.
I beat that dude 34-0.
Ben, no, you did.
Jesus Christ.
Wait. Time out.
Y'all know everybody, bro.
Ben lying.
Y'all know we don't say zero here. We say zilch. So you said this guy is trash, and basically you said if Kai taught him, he must be trash because Kai's trash. Is that what you said?
I didn't say that.
No, Josh. No.
Apparently, the worst user in the league is D-Mac. Apparently, that's what Kai said.
Do you really want to? Well, first of all, not only is he the worst user in the league, he's the worst user in Madden history. You know, he sits there and he brags on how he be running up the score on everybody else and all this, but then he comes in Crew and he gets curb stomped every single week. I can see if you get curb stomped 2, 3, 4, 5 times a damn
He just went to Super Bowl in another league though.
What was it on Rookie? Because I won on All Pro, so I know it couldn't have been nothing else different, and I beat the Bills user in my Super Bowl. So, you know, he'll tell you I'm a good user. I just catch a headache when I play in Crew because everybody be hating on me. Everybody wish they was like me. Everybody be hating on me. And,
so, Des, I got one last question for you because Kai, he just... What users give you competition in the league?
Here we go. Go ahead, Des. Live you want.
To be honest, to be completely honest, let me look.
He got a look. He don't even know off the top of his mind. Or, well, you know the Ravens usually.
Ben do, Kai do.
Thank you.
I mean,
the Ravens usually do. Did you? So how was you versus?
I tied with Ravens.
How was you versus Mo? Did y'all? Well, first of all, how was you versus Reese? Because Reese said next time he see you,
Reese haven't beat me all this Madden.
Reese said next time he see you, he gonna stomp you all in the ground.
He got something for you next time,
drag
bro.
you through the mud. It ain't
happening no more. I done played Reese like 12 times this Madden already.
And what's his record against?
Are you 12-0?
Yeah.
Yo, Reese, man, don't come up here talking about what you gonna do, and you done lost 12 times to this man. That don't make no sense.
But would you say it was a competition or what was it?
Only one time it was a competition was in that playoff game when he was like that fumble saved me.
Oh, he said one time, GY. He said one time out of 12. You know, that's less than 10%.
So you saying you? So you say you look forward to playing Reese?
Man, it is what it is.
Now, there's the question we really gotta ask you because we gonna keep them volume. What you think about Beaches, the Jets using?
His team stacked.
Yeah, his team is that.
Okay, so what you saying? You gotta finish the statement because Beaches talk trash to Pharaoh. Oh boy, he dragged Pharaoh through the water, through the storm, and through the heartache. But
I ain't got no beef with Beaches.
So you just let me look at
Just a
this.
solid win for him twice a year. That's all.
Oh,
There's no beef there. Just a solid
That's
2
what it is.
years.
he said he ain't saying that.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you ain't gotta say it. We gonna look at the score. 45-17. Good God Almighty. Let's see. Okay, so he only rushing for 7 yards with Todd Gurley, so apparently he's a stat game for you. He has 6 attempts, 7 rushing yards. So what is that? He a good game? Who was that?
But his defense.
Who
Hey, that's
gave
my
you
brother.
33?
Hey, Sharif, I'm about to make a new party in a minute.
Yeah, podcast almost over.
I just had caught that skin, boy. That shit gathering, boy.
I'm gonna make a new party in a second.
Yo, Des, where y'all live at?
Atlanta. They got a lot of TIs around
Oh,
there,
no,
don't they?
wait. If y'all think about it, tomorrow the worst day in Atlanta history. National 312. National 312 Day. I hope y'all know that.
Wait a minute, 328.
When the last time the Packers beat the
Oh, I
Cowboys?
want to hear it. We beat y'all to the Super Bowl. It don't matter. We beat y'all to the Super Bowl. It don't matter. And we won,
Bruh.
actually. We won, actually.
You know-
We won, actually. Okay? Just saying.
Okay, alright.
Well,
But
first
you know
of
what's
all-
funny, though? You remember when Bill beat me them 2 times when I was
See, here we go.
Yeah, what happened? Talk about it.
you remember you was all on Bill coattail like, oh, what you gonna do
Oh.
now? The
I
table
mean,
done turned.
listen, that's between you and Bill, but I got nothing to do with me, bro.
Nah, bro.
No. You
You can't be in the
you
pot
was
at
all on
first.
Bill coattails.
Listen, that's between him and
Hold
between
up,
him and Bill now. That's between him and Bill. I got nothing to do with Bill.
Hold on, I got just some key things to point out. Dez didn't say he had trouble playing Pharaoh. Dez didn't say Pharaoh was comp. Dez said the AFC pretty much his, but next year, Pharaoh said it's a wrap. He going hard. So if Pharaoh can't beat Dez and Pharaoh going hard, then I guess Pharaoh going hard only being the wild card.
But Pharaoh
Right or
said that
wrong?
he beat Dez. That's what I was watching the
He
podcast.
done tank so he get a first.
Yo, see that? Look what you done started. Look what you done started. You hear?
So
You
now he
hear what I'm
got
saying?
like
You hear this, right? Look what you done started.
Nah, man. You gotta take that. You gotta get that pressure, bit though.
Look what you done. Look what you done started. But all jokes aside, what was your question again? I literally lost track. What was your question?
Are you going hard next
Basically, you're
year?
only a wild card. That's all you are.
Are you winning the division? Yes or no?
Next year, yes, for sure.
All right,
No,
so you
no,
win in the
no offense.
division.
Wait a minute,
Now,
he
in your
said
conference,
that was
what
a
spot you
loud.
gonna be? 1 through- In your conference, you're gonna be 1 through 8. Which one are you gonna be? 4, 3.
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go. Next year, I'm gonna split with Dez. That's just how it's gonna happen. I'm
Now
gonna
we're
split with
not
Dez.
talking about that.
Just listen to what I'm trying to say, G. You're not gonna get a spontaneous answer out of me.
I'll be in the
What
playoffs
spot
regardless.
do you
Yeah.
think you're gonna be in the AFC conference?
Who's in the AFC?
You.
I'm trying to see who's in the AFC. Honestly, bro, as Des, I don't. Besides
Here
Mo
we,
and Dez,
you know what? We gotta really.
Besides Mo and Dez, and I'm not even going for Swagger's pretty good also. The AFC is wide open. It's wide open.
Oh,
Not
you
wide open,
disrespected
but-
Reese. He disrespected. Wait a minute.
You can't sleep on Ravens, bro.
He
I
just
never played Ravens. That's
wait
why
a minute,
I
he
never
just
played Ravens. That's why I said I
GY.
never played them.
He just
Never played 'em.
disrespected Reese. He didn't even say Reese. He didn't even say Reese.
Man, listen. Y'all always forget this. Y'all always forget this. When I went into LA that one year, I went in there and knocked Reese out of electricity that year.
Oh,
man, listen, I beat him so bad, knocked him out of electricity, boy.
Yo, man, Reese shot fired. He said you on the charges.
Oh, wait, I didn't say that, though. Wait, I didn't say that. I didn't just say that, though. That's just said Reese isn't good. I didn't say that. I didn't just say that.
He knocked the electricity out the building. He said, you know what, after your game,
Kai,
you had low
self-esteem. I always tell Reese this. When Kai used to post that picture of Undertaker, I said, that's my electricity when I left Reese, when I left LA that year. Man, I left Reese thunderless.
So being honest enough. So being honest, do you think
I give Reese I give Reese middle 1 through 15, definitely easily 1 through 15.
No, I'm asking what number. It can't be 1 through 15. It's only 1 through 8. With the conference.
I'm going from the yeah. Oh, you mean like in the playoffs? I can see he's going to the playoffs.
No,
probably
I mean,
wild card.
What's his rating 1 through 10? Like how good he is. 10 is the highest.
Oh, you got to think, yo, Reese.
Yeah, that's, you know what, yo, Pharaoh, you are really, yo, you are the most quiet shady.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
That's shady. You know, you would have just said it right off the top of your head. Okay, so why is he not a 10?
He's not a 10 because I'm not disrespecting Reese, but Reese has too many slumps. Like he'll go 8-0 and then just slump, or he'll go like 9. He went like 9-2 in this slump. So he just got too many slumps. But Reese is good though. I give him that. So
what about Chris?
He's not scared of the limelight.
What about Chris?
But wait, before you get to Chris,
Chris is my dog, bro. They can say
the same thing about you. You've been in a slump. Talk about you've been on vacation.
But there's a different thing. Well, wait. There's a difference though. My slump, like I make playoffs every year though. So even if it's a slump, I'm in the playoffs regardless.
Okay.
Well, we want to say that the game of the week is Eagles versus Jaguars. It'll be at 10 o'clock tonight.
But wait, hold on. How come? I don't understand this. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure everybody want to know, because I'm pretty sure, I damn sure want to know. G-Wa, you finally won a division. Finally.
Wait a minute.
Wait, no, we ain't getting off the hook. You ain't getting off the hook this time.
Wait, he really trying to cover you.
No, you gonna let me talk. You on my show. You gonna let me talk.
I had to tell Ben, don't put a bunch of people who don't even know how to hold a controller in your hands, and you still lost the division. You finally winning. Finally.
Listen.
Wow.
Listen, you light-skinned Butterfinger.
No, you talked already.
Wait, there's another thing. Listen, you gonna listen to me for once, okay? You gonna listen to me. You gonna listen to me. Today, we talking about facts and fiction, right? I'm talking facts. Now, the main fact is, Kai, you beat D-Mac, right? Where does that get you? What stature do that get you? That don't get you nowhere.
Okay, that's G-Y, you want to answer first?
Wait, hold on. Before y'all start going back and forth, I was going to say a few things. Reese, the reason Reese stock is dropping because he keep arguing with Kai. He's arguing with a bottom tier user.
Oh,
it makes him look bad.
Wait. I can dig that answer.
Now wait a minute.
That's like me arguing with D-Mac every day.
Man,
now wait a minute.
Cat like he's sorry.
Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Hold on, because first of all, let me address Pharaoh. The difference. Me and GY got one thing in common, and it's that we beat you all the time. That's the thing. That's the first thing. All the time. Bottom line.
Ben, wait, no, Ben. You watched the stream where I was ragging Kyle all up his own stadium.
Pharaoh, I've beaten you 2 years back to back. I don't understand. Like 2 years back, you beat me. The last two matchups, I've been dragging you up and down the field.
Yeah, you beat me, but Kai.
So what I'm saying, you asked for playoff experience, but what have you done in the playoffs? What have you done?
No, Kai, where is your playoff experience?
I don't need it. You know what?
Yes,
and I don't never need experience because you've made it one time in 3 seasons. You made it one time in 3 seasons. And you got knocked out first round. You helped GY.
Let me help you every day. Let me help you like I help GY every day. Yeah, Kyle, we put you in a division that you actually got to win in. Actually, two times actually, two times.
Wait a minute.
You heard enough of your shenanigans.
Like you actually gotta win this year. Like last Madden, we had D-Mac in your division coming in second. Well, Chris actually was coming in first.
Somebody mute him. Now, first of all, when I played you, not only did I beat you, I was multitasking because we was doing a podcast.
Wait. I was in that podcast too. You know that, right? I was in that podcast too. You know that, right?
He said he was grilling on his grill outside, beating you, playing the game at the same time.
Say it again, Daz. Tell him again, Daz.
Daz, hush your trap real quick. Hush your trap real quick. Hush it.
Second of all, Pharaoh,
keep going.
You better check my police record because I'm back. I'm going to bowls in every league.
So wait, no. Rumor has it that you only back because Spidey not there and Reese not there. That's what rumor has it.
Wait. You're not even going to include Reese in my conversation because you just told me that you didn't believe in him, so why should I believe in him? Wow. Next case, next caller.
Wow. What's up, man?
Hold on.
Wait, everybody listen to Mr. 13 and 1.
You gotta enjoy the peace. GY's winning, no complaints.
No injuries, but the moment he loses, his favorite argument be, how come is it that everybody on my team always get hurt?
No injuries this year, right?
GY, they are really trying you tonight.
I had a lot of injuries this year. I just don't say them because y'all said I can't use them no more.
Yeah, wait, no, I'm back. I'm online right now. I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna check how many injuries you got this year.
I don't have none this week. My running back just came back. He was hurt. My running back was hurt.
We had a season of peace because GY's winning.
You know why we had a season of peace? Not because I'm winning.
Because I got on vacation.
I beat a couple of guys that I wanted to beat because they talk a lot. I don't even know why they don't shut up.
We all want to know. We had to remove Mo. We had to remove Mo, Spivey, and Reese for you just to barely make a playoff.
Well, guess what? If you want to give me a free playoff, walk to the playoffs, that's fine by me because I took out the brooms. I swept my division.
Nah, shout out to GY. His first playoff appearance.
That's nice, GY. Congratulations.
Did y'all peep that? Kyle, did you peep that?
What'd he say?
Well, shout out to GY, his first playoff. This ain't my first playoff.
I'm really laughing though. Y'all didn't hear what Des just said.
What Des said?
Heard what Des just said, right?
What Des said?
What's that?
Des ain't said nothing because Des got that accent.
It ain't gonna be nothing when he mean Ike. Hey.
Des ain't say that.
I didn't just hear that say it ain't gonna mean nothing until he meet Ike. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm not afraid to play nobody. Me and Ike tied. I'm not afraid to play
I'm gonna tell you
nobody in
this.
this
GY is gonna go in the playoffs. He gonna knock off somebody that y'all don't expect him to knock off.
But Kai, I'm speaking for Crew32 right now.
And
you gonna go to the playoffs and make some noise?
You can speak for Crew32, Donald Trump, or Crew34. I don't care who you speak for.
Wait, Daz, you want to know that too? Ben, you want to know that? GY, do you want to know that? We all want to know when is Kai gonna actually make a playoffs and like just play a game there?
Kai got some game. I don't talk to
Well, first of all,
I like Kai game, but I just want to know when is this gonna elevate?
It'll elevate. I'll win 10 games. I'll win 10 games this year. I got Jaguars.
If you win 10 games this year, I would not bother you for the.
I got the Jaguars, then I got the Chiefs. The problem is the Jaguars will have to lose 2 games, and it would have to be a 3-way tie between me, the Bengals, and the Jags in order for me to get.
I got a special guest coming to the podcast.
Is that my boy Pierre?
He's on his way. He's on his way.
Who, Pooty?
Nah, not Pooty.
Well, let me say this right quick.
Here we go. We got the Falcon Jews in here.
Oh,
nah.
Now, GY, they did this on purpose, GY. They didn't put this Falcons Jews in here so he can get on
They
here.
can have the Falcons Jews in there because a loss is a loss. I beat them twice. Ain't no fluke about it. I speak what's on my mind.
I brought you in here to defend yourself, bro. That's all.
What's going on?
He just saying you trash.
He kind of sound like Todd, though. He kind of sound like Todd.
Wait a minute.
First of all, I didn't say it was trash. But
copping the plea. Now that's what I'm talking
I'm not
about.
copping the plea. But what I will say, I swept the division.
Wait a minute,
I can't be beat.
Wait a minute, GY. Falcons use it. Well, Falcons. Well, we don't know yet. We don't.
Beat the fuck out of me. I couldn't stop him.
Well, we don't know your name yet, but we want you to. We got to make sure you, when you go to party settings, that you put it on loud so that the podcast can hear you. Welcome to the podcast where dying is a better option. But
Yo,
we
Pooty, we got a spot
want
for you on Crew, bro. Whenever you're ready.
Wait. Pooty. You don't come on the last word and be disrespectful because I hate that. Say hello to everybody.
Hey man, put it down, respect you, bro. You supposed to be in the league.
Pooty think he on my level, man. He really think on my level.
Is Pooty coming into Crew?
I remember when Pooty used to smack Ben all over the place. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
In 17, that nigga
Yo, he act like he don't remember. He act like he don't remember.
Wait, Ben, I need you to put a trade. I need you to put a trade in for the offseason for me, bro.
Wait, hold on. We gotta address this.
Well, wait a minute, Ben. So you telling me?
Wait, what you talking about?
Bro, this man Pharaoh got unlimited trades.
Where is this coming from?
Check the log.
Bro, that's crazy.
Well, wait a minute.
Bro,
We can't.
Last season he had girly and regular people. This season he got
girly. I drafted
Christian
girly. Girly was drafted with me.
Tre'Davious White. Goddamn, some more people I don't know off the top of my head. I'm like,
Tre'Davious White was traded in the off season. Got game coach.
Hold on.
Well, we're not getting off topic. We're not getting off topic. That's nice.
Hold on, Kai. I gotta.
I can't hear you.
Pooty, I got you. Give me 2 minutes. Let me just. Yo, Falcons user. So, do you believe the Bucks is better than you? Like, he's just better than you?
Yeah.
Cause he's saying.
No. We heard him. He said yeah, and you tried to. Ben, I beat you too. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that too, Ben. Let's talk about that. Ben.
I don't remember GY being Ben.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I remember.
Like Batman and Robin. What did you say, Batboy? Come on. Get your sidekicks right, Ben. Come on, man.
Well, I remember GY kicking Ben up and down the
I
field.
brought you on here because I wanted to thank you for being in the league because you are active. That's why I brought you on here.
Who are you talking about, Ben?
The Falcons user. I don't care about none of y'all on this podcast.
You active. You know, you active. But we you can stay in the party because we about to get on another topic. Because Ben think he's slick. Ben, we want to know why you only brung in Dez and not brung in Pooty, because I heard Dez been kicking you up and down the field last match, and you ain't want to bring in Pooty because you didn't want two people in there kicking you up and down your own league.
Yeah.
So we want to know why.
No. From what I understand, you can't beat Dez in the Super Bowl. What's going on?
Damn. Who y'all been? Being the only nigga I know that go to Super Bowl 10 times and lose 10 times.
Oh, good God Almighty.
Ben, don't let him do you like that, bro.
Wait. Can I speak?
Is that not a fact?
All right, go ahead, Ben. You got the floor, Ben, because you got to respond to that. You got the
This
floor.
Super Bowl in all my leagues, I'm 2-7 in the Super Bowl. I'm 0-0.
Oh, now wait a minute, don't.
Come on with the bullshit.
Wait, Pooty, are you a Falcons fan too?
Oh hell no.
Wait, are you celebrating?
Hold up, bro.
328?
Pharaoh, chill out, bro.
Are you celebrating? Wait, Pooty, are you celebrating 328?
Hey, I celebrate that all the time.
Well, he's a Steelers fan, so he lost to Blake Borders in the playoffs, so it can't be much better. Anyway, next case.
No. We lost the Jaguar defense.
No, you lost to Blake Borders.
It don't matter. I like Blake Border anyways.
Blake Border had like 200 rushing yards on y'all.
If we gonna talk about Madden, if we gonna have a Madden 18 podcast, we need to talk about Madden 18, not Dez and Pooty wins in 17. Dez was nice in 17.
Wait a minute.
Ready for me in 18.
So you saying that Pooty joined Crew, that you will stomp him up and down the field? Is that what you're saying?
He do not believe that.
Yo, Kai, I
Yes.
mean it from the bottom of my heart. Pooty's trash. He's trash.
But you ain't have to go that deep with
He
it.
said from the bottom of my heart.
Hey, King, fun out. You been having the Ravens.
Yep. He better than you too.
Here we go.
Damn.
No, you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I don't know
Pooty,
about that one.
Pooty, the whole, Pooty, the whole, Pooty, Pooty, the whole Crew 30, the whole,
are fucking good.
I'm just saying.
the whole Crew 32 that ran through you. So I don't understand why we even having this conversation.
I'm just saying. I beat you.
Yeah, you beat me once, I beat you once. It's
Wait,
a, it's a,
wait. What team is Wait, what team is? What team is
you beat
Pooty
me
in
once. You beat me
who was
once.
that?
You beat me once. I beat you
The
once.
Vikings.
But here's the
Pooty,
bottom line.
All I got to say is, bro,
I'm the
if I
Super
go
Bowl
to the
champ.
bowl, I'm winning that bitch.
Oh,
Wow, that was a shot. No.
Ben, shot yo, Ben, no, Ben. Come back at him. That was shot fired. Ben, don't shot back.
Wait, Pooty.
Nah,
Pooty.
I got you. Cowboys open. I'm gonna hit you right after we finish this.
wait a minute,
Pooty,
Pooty, before they set you up in this
That's Phil's
Cowboys thing,
division, though.
let me let you know, Phil is running that division.
If the Cowboys get filled, do I gotta give back JJ?
Wait. Let Pooty talk. Phil, what you about to say about Phil? I didn't hear it.
I'm just gonna say I beat Phil, so I'm not worried about that. So.
Yo,
So
Pooty.
you said Phil is irrelevant.
Very.
Wow. He ain't even get.
Throwing them fucking haymakers, huh?
He ain't even getting the league yet. So Falcons user, we want to know.
Pooty.
We want to know: Are you
I'm
better than
playing
Tad? Are you better than Tad Falcons?
Me?
Yeah, you better than
No, Tad's
Tad.
better than me. Tad
Oh,
always come out
we
beating me.
got to buy you a
Me and
bottle
Tad
of
have good
confidence. We got to buy you a bottle of confidence. I think it's.
I mean,
Nah, you see, I'm in the league to get better. I'm getting better. I fuck at this Madden. He's like, Madden 15, hit me up.
So you like Julio Jones? You like
He went back 3 years.
Madden suck.
you like Julio Jones? You
Maddens have been so shitty.
a Julio Jones fan?
I'm a Chiefs fan. I mean, I fucking
Julio Jones go hard.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
he's
but I bet you Julio Jones celebrating 328 too.
Oh.
Bro, hold up. Before you go on Julio, I bet it Julio Jones fault.
If
Oh.
Dez won the Super Bowl 3 times in a row,
Wait a minute. Shh. Wait a minute. If Dez won the Super Bowl 3 times in a row, what
if he
happened?
went 3 times in a row, we got to get Pooty in to stop him. That's the only way. He the only option left. Pooty, you got to come and go to Super Bowl and stop Dez. That's all.
So wait, Pooty.
if Dez win
Do I
another
need to
Super
leave the
Bowl
party,
in Crew
bro?
32, I'm not playing no more.
Well, Dez, before you leave the party, say what you got to say, and then you can.
Now I'm asking, do I need to leave the party?
For what?
Well, what you saying? Cause Pooty? Cause he about to stop
not
you?
Pooty. Couple people stopped talking when I came in here, man.
Oh. Wait a minute. Let me see. Lil Bill.
Oh, wait. I ain't even noticed. I ain't even wait.
Yo, get that. That's the Super Bowl champ. Give him the floor.
Yo, wait. I
Talk
didn't
about
even.
it, Dez.
Yo, Bill, come and defend you. Come and defend yourself, bro. I can't. We can't have this, bro. We can't have this, bro.
Hey, ain't nobody saying
Bill said his mic not working. He said, "Tell Dez he not losing him ever again."
Yo, tell him GameStop's still open. Go buy another mic.
Yo, can I tell you something? Can I tell y'all something right quick? Ain't it funny how Ben get the quickest reactions from people? Ben lying. Bill ain't say nothing. Ben be making up the best stories ever.
Listen, Dez go to Super Bowl and win, but he know why he win. There's only one person who could beat him in this matter.
Oh.
Only one person could beat him in this matter, and that's me. Nobody else could beat him.
it was kind of easy for you.
Yo, wait,
to
but Pooty.
Cowboys offensive line.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
Pooty, where you was at, bro? When I won a Super Bowl, where you was at?
Where everybody was at when you won a Super Bowl.
What you about? Sit in the corner. Yo, where you was at? I won a Super Bowl.
Hey,
Where you was at?
Ben in the Super Bowl. He beat Ben in the
Yo.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was
That's
a
some real
Texans.
shit.
I had the gods.
Time out. That was like 3 Maddens ago. You still talking about that?
You so GY, you so in the past. What you saying?
Right,
Where you was
that's where
at?
you at.
I'm some real shit. Who y'all think gonna win the bowl?
I don't know. I'm actually
I don't
interested
know.
in
I haven't watched
seeing.
the season, bro.
I'm interested in
watching
seeing what
from a far view.
he been
watched the
watching. He
season.
lying. I'm interested. I don't think Ike will go. I think Ike. I think.
Yo, you know what's crazy? This guy went on vacation and went to Coney Island and act like he went somewhere far.
Yeah, I wasn't. I'm gonna be honest.
I ain't lying to you.
I'm gonna
But this man been at the house the whole time tanking.
I'm gonna tell you who you need to watch out for. You need to.
Wow, today.
You gotta watch out for Swag, the Ravens user. One of them going if you don't go. I think Swag.
Swag is happy we restarted. Swag is happy. That man was trash.
And I think GY can knock off anybody that go in the NFC only because he's played Ben, he's played Ike, he's played Phil.
Man, y'all lucky Ben going on vacation. I had Ben going to Super Bowl.
Oh, that's right, Ben going on vacation, so you automatically come out.
Ben going to Super Bowl.
Yo, Ben, make sure you go on vacation, and if we gotta play each other in the playoffs, go on vacation that week.
Oh wait, yeah, he going on vacation. He better go on vacation in a couple days. But wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Man, you go to the Super Bowl just to lose?
Oh my.
That's something cool.
That's what he plan on doing, huh?
That's a hobby, bro.
Everybody at Blitz, they be like, yo, if I go to Super Bowl, I'm winning, but I ain't letting nobody else go to Super Bowl. I'm gonna keep going until I win. Nobody else allowed.
No, you in my division now. You in my division now. We beating Joker to the bottom. We beating Joker to the bottom, friend.
Who was that in real life? They went to the Super Bowl like 3-4 times. Was that the Bills?
The Bills.
Jim Kelly. Wait, is Jim Kelly in the Hall of Fame?
You won't know.
Yo, I need Phil to cover this league. I gotta beat him by 30 again. He after a couple weeks he start to lose his mind, man. He forget who I am, man.
I will say, Ben, we've been beating Joker to the bottom of that division in the other league. I mean, he's been
Not
losing.
me. Joker been losing to everybody, but he managed to beat me again this season.
Well,
it's crazy.
GY, I got a question for you, GY.
How the fuck you can't beat Joker, to be honest with you?
There's a guy named.
on him, and I cannot beat this man. It's so embarrassing, man.
There's a guy named Bill in the NFC North who's winning the NFC North, and Ben gonna be gone on vacation. So can you take down Bill in the playoffs?
I stand by it now. My boy
Ike
or
you
Bill.
said, Cop, because that guy was being rude.
No,
Wait a minute. Your boy
and
Ike.
Bill will win. We'll go to the. I see Ike or Bill going to Super Bowl this year.
Your boy
Ike
Ike.
and Bill in our NFC.
Wait a minute.
Ike
Why you not just
Don't
fucking?
sleep on my boy JD, man.
Who?
JD
Oh,
not
I
bad.
don't worry
JD
about
not
JD. I
bad.
already trashed that man. Don't worry about him. I trashed that man. I ain't worried about him.
Wow.
Damn, JD going through it.
Listen, JD already got thrashed, bro. But I do see Ike and Bill. I can definitely see. I would say Ben, but you know Ben. From what I'm hearing, I heard Ben scared to play in the playoffs, so he leaving next season. Well, next year. Well, next week. So.
I just got one
So
request,
everybody
bro.
I'm in, I'm going to Super Bowl every time, except if like I'm going on vacation. You're lucky.
I just got one request, bro.
Wait a minute. The Super Bowl Super Bowl champion say he got one request. What's the request?
I only got one request. Can crew chat not go ghost again when I make it deep in the playoffs?
Wait a minute.
I'm
Who went
talking about.
ghost?
I looked in the chat that whole day.
No congratulations or nothing.
Yo, Dad, so you basically saying you was in the playoffs and you wanted somebody to talk about you?
No, I want y'all to still live
curious.
y'all lives.
See me, I'm disappointed because I try to make these divisions equal, and Farrell is disappointing me. He like Dez barely lose. He lost like 3 games in 2 seasons. I can't be having that.
Wait.
You know what I don't understand, Ben?
Wait,
Ben,
I
you
don't
really did
understand.
try to
Like,
make these
I'm not
divisions
doing my
easy.
job. I'm
And
giving
you
him
know
a
what?
loss. Beaches
You know
ain't giving
what?
him a loss. I took the Beaches, Mr. Winning 3 games a season. I should be talking to him. Don't come at me with that.
Ben, I
That's what
say
it
it
was
with you.
season, Pharaoh.
It seemed like
You listen-
every time
no, I
Dez
don't
played
think-
Farrell, he just dragged Farrell up and down the street.
Cause Farrell all the time playing around when he played Dez.
I swept you last season.
Wait, hold on.
He
So
sure
we
did
got-
because he
y'all-
went
y'all-
15-0. He was like
Wait a
14-0.
minute.
Y'all not about to do this.
Red
Hold
alert. Red alert. Mo
on.
said this podcast is lit. Y'all gotta admit that AFC is tougher than NFC.
It's one user in the 8. No, 2 users in the 3. Mo, I give you respect. You, Ravens, and what's this guy in the party? Dez. I forgot his name. 'Cause
no,
he ain't that
you
good.
didn't. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You know what separates me from being?
Wait a minute. Say it again.
Whoa, I don't know who we're
You know
talking
what
about
separates me from being?
What's separated?
I don't choke in the bowl, man.
here. Oh my god.
Oh.
But wait, is it choking if you constantly make it?
Yo, they
Bruh,
choking the
yes. Well, you lose by multiple touchdowns in the bowl.
That was back in the day. That was like a couple months ago. That don't count.
It take a couple months to get to the bowl.
last Super Bowl, last second touchdown.
So, out of choking in the final, in the championship, who would you pick, Ben or LeBron?
Now wait a minute. Now what you not gonna do is spend this time.
Kai, you ain't gonna let him do me like that. Kai, it's just
You're not gonna sit here and trash LeBron James. You're not gonna trash the greatest user ever because he's the best. No, I did not say that. I said they're great on equal playoff. In the playoffs, they just as great. They remind me of each other. They're the greatest. But I tell you one thing.
Pootie, you're on the right path, bro.
No,
you're
he not.
on the right path, my brother.
No, he not. Cause I tell you, I got a fact for you.
Yo, look, G-Wa laughing. Look, your co-host laughing at you, boy.
He is better than Ben Roethlisberger is in the playoffs. And I tell you that much. You check the stat. You check everything. He better than that. They on the playoffs. Now check that.
Kai, your co-host is laughing at you, bro.
Check that.
We need Pootie in the league because I need someone to constantly put the battery in my back. Pootie. Well, Pootie, when you come in the league, Pootie, don't mess with me. I already got enough people on my back that mess with me every day. And I'm going back to this. I'm going back to this where kick someone so he could jump in podcast.
I'm going back to this. Wait a minute.
Tanking though, bro.
Oh,
it's a tanking?
Pharaoh. He said Pharaoh tank.
I don't understand why y'all saying I was tanking. I have pictures and all that.
He said Chris tanking. Oh, now let me tell you, I watched that Titans Jaguars game the other day. Now let me tell you the definition of tanking.
Chris is tanking, bro.
He was diving I was like, oh, is he gonna make the tackle? Nope. He just dived. I mean, it had to be about 7 miles between the players, and he just dived. And I was like, what is this? This is fixed. Wow. This is rigged. So we send this and that. A lot of people are tanking. A lot of people actually are tanking.
I feel like this. Y'all want to tank? Wait till I get to the playoffs and tank against me.
I don't think your team got enough help for that. They probably get hurt during
oh Lord. See,
Falcon, we about to bring in a Cowboys user. You want your players back, or you want to keep it like that?
I love to keep JJ. I love JJ.
I could keep him just because I want you to be GY with them. So just keep him.
Oh.
If you need anybody, let me know. You can have him for a week. Just take this man out.
Limit.
I got you.
Yo, just for the record, Falcon. Yo, Falcon. First of all, what is your name?
John.
John. Yo, listen, John. Don't let Ben gas you. Don't let that light-skinned Butterfinger gas you. But I truly think you're better than Tag. I think you're more Compton Tag.
So now G-Y and Tag got history together. God.
G-Y can play, now Tag can't do his plays.
He did him. He did him when I played him the other day. He did him. He caught me with about 3 times until I figured out picked it off.
The comebacks?
Yeah, that comeback. Yo, he got me with
dirty.
that, man.
They're so dirty. I can't stop it.
I picked up the last time.
Wait, I'm gonna give you hope right now. What you should do? You should tell Mac to help you. D-Mac, he one of the best shooters in this league, bro. I'm telling you, you'll go far.
Wow,
You'll
shot
go
fired, yo, D-Mizzy.
Listen, I'm over here holding my boy Kai down because he been bothering Kai. I got you, Kai. You good? Don't worry about it.
Yo, but seriously, all jokes aside, Bill, put your thing on silent? Where you at since Dez came in the building?
Dez pulled this belt out and it was over after that. But all jokes aside, Dez won the Super Bowl again.
Pharaoh was on goddamn Bill Coattail. When
Listen. I didn't say hey Siri. Listen, Bill, I stand by my word and I'm gonna stand by it now. when Bill really is there, he don't got people yelling at him in the back. He not on the phone and got on the phone with his female.
Here we go.
So he just happened to do it every time he played me. Get out of here.
Damn. Listen, yo, Bill, boy. Bill, I can't, yo, listen, I can't defend you no longer, boy. Yo, listen.
Wait a minute.
I'm just here, bro.
Hold up. Pootie is now a user of Crew. So what you gonna say, Pootie? Let speak your mind.
Man, Pootie a bottom feeder too, man. Welcome to let me give you the formal welcome. Welcome to Crew. We're getting blown out as part of the agenda.
Thank you, Farrah.
Let me give you the straight up model, cause they listen, everybody here, they ain't gonna tell you, but GY probably tell you. This is the league where we wake up, be like, I'm gonna beat him by 30, and they lose by 30. Welcome to Crew 32, where getting blown out is just part of the normal day.
Yep. Hey Pootie, beware of people saying the game broke, Pootie. Beware.
But wait. I
taking shots today.
But wait, there go Bill right here, yup. What he said? I don't want to play no fort.
Bill's in the chat, but we gonna say this because we ain't got a lot of time. We not doing no 2-hour podcast.
I'd love to carry some of y'all on fort.
But wait, before I go, I'm gonna spend my more Ike or Bill in the NFC Championship. Definite, Ike or Bill, for sure.
Wait a minute, don't be disrespectful. Wait a minute, don't be disrespectful to GY. I mean, you just not respecting him at all.
Bro, y'all don't get on GY enough in here, bro.
Yo, Dez, I've been
saying
it for too long, bro.
I know the GY show and all. And he got the trademark shots fired and all that. Damn.
Get him, Daz.
Wait a minute, Daz. Hold up. I don't think GY get enough credit.
No, Daz. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Because when I played you last season, you only won by 3. So don't act like you nice, bro. Because you got a little broken tackle and ran for a touchdown. I'll take you out. We meet in the Super Bowl, brother. That's what's gonna happen.
Wait a minute.
It's gonna go down that.
Welcome to Crew 32. How may I take your order? Can I get an order of a 30-piece fries with some nuggets?
Don't let Farrell gas you, the guy who's who got multiple trades. His game is
always
broke.
The score is 17-6. That's not 3 points.
So wait, GY lying about scores now?
Ain't nobody lying about scores. He must have scored after the game was over.
You get the last minute field goal to get 6.
What you telling me is he didn't
But this man kicked the last minute field goal.
Yo, I don't even know why y'all listening to this guy talk about he went to Disney World. He was in Coney Island. Come on, man.
But wait. All jokes aside, with Ike, I didn't see a lizard though. Like I was looking for the lizard.
You know what? We not sitting here talking about no lizards, no goats, no animals, no elephants, no escalades, no nothing.
You be kidding on Crew. What happened when Ike lost to Farrah? Why he was ready to give it up? Like what happened?
Oh jeez.
Dez has left the building. Dez is gone. You don't even hear Dez no more.
Ike started talking about people's jobs, their family. He started
look, this is what I know about y'all, bro. When shit started hitting the fan, all y'all start jumping in and helping each other. So that's the only thing I don't like. If somebody going in,
no, wait, y'all
gotta go in and
no. This about to turn this podcast into a flip. Oh Lord, Ben about to start something else. Ben
said nothing. I have said nothing that day. I was actually observing the chat from afar.
Let's just say you and Ike was going at it. You already know. I saw Reese jump in, but everybody else jumped in, and then I'm like, damn. You just got one-on-one, man it out talk. Y'all gonna jump in. Everybody can't respond to everybody.
Listen.
I agree.
My boy, listen. When my boy Bill play you next, I got my boy winning by 20. That's when the conversation.
Wait a minute. When Bill
be on Bill coattail one day, then the next day you talking about.
I got Bill winning by 30 next.
Bill's ready to retire from Madden. All he know how to play is Fortnite and Batman Lego. Come on, what? Where Bill at?
But wait a minute. Didn't he already smoke Bill 35-13? So I don't know why we even having this conversation. Next case.
I got Bill or Ike in the Super Bowl, and I got one of them with the Super Bowl's going to the NFC this year. One of them two, bro. Definitely.
But notice you didn't say you again because you're tanking.
I don't understand.
What you and Bill just arguing? And you was using my scores against him.
Bros argue all the time. Bros argue all the time.
You on his side or you not on his side?
Because listen. Bros argue all the time. That's it. That's just that. The same way.
No, don't nobody argue all the time. Don't nobody argue.
Y'all boys is getting personal.
So let's put it to rest. Is Pharaoh top 15 user or not? That's it.
Well, he didn't even say top 10. He said 15.
Now wait a minute. Where's Khalil Mack? Did anybody know where Khalil Mack is?
I ain't worried about him. As long as my ring finger bling in that Super Bowl at Dallas, Texas.
Wait
a minute. Hold up. Somebody stole Khalil. Excuse me. Somebody stole Khalil Mack off my team. Now I don't see Khalil Mack, and that's what. Now you want to talk about shutting the league down? I don't see Khalil Mack on my team. Oh yes, I do. Okay, I see him.
But wait, Farrah, how many trades you use? Because Dad said you used 4 already, and you're only supposed to get 3.
I use I can name my trades. I think I use 6 today. I think I use 6.
What?
But you know,
in 1 year, you can't trade.
I know I use 6, but you know,
so Daz, he lied about trades now.
Spend his draft pick, bro. Make him trade his draft pick.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He lying, right?
So he leaving again? He again, bro.
I'm leaving again.
Wait a minute, is he lying? Is he lying or is he serious?
It's called the Dez effect.
It's real funny how when I was in Bill division, he had a lot of stuff to do. Now I'm in Pharaoh division, he got to go on vacation every week.
Yo, wait, but y'all act like I'm really not going on vacation though. Like,
wait a minute. Y'all talking about vacation though? We talking about the number of trades that he made. You know, this is
because Dez is saying that Pharaoh bought a Metro car. He gonna take it to the Bronx. He on vacation. He ain't talking about no trades. How many trades did you make?
I made this season so far. I made 2. I made McCaffrey trade and I made a Gronk trade. But
how many you made last season?
You made a Gurley trade too.
Gurley trade was in off season, bro. That was way before this.
My
season,
question
bro.
is,
Davius White trade.
That was in the off season too, bro. That was in the off season too. Now you want if I want to break down the trades, I got you right now.
He got another cornerback too. I forgot his name.
What corner? No, that's wrong. I'm gonna school you right now, big fella.
Yo, Farrah better stop playing with Dez, yo.
Nah. I'm gonna school him right now. I got you. Cause I traded to Davis White for Gronk, but I got a pick out of it. I traded my first next year. Well, this year. So that's one trade from last year. Cause they used my last year pick. That's one, right? Gurley was gone before that. That was before. And then me and Ben made the trade in the offseason, but it counted for this year. So that was this trade, and then I traded the Saints pick right here, and I got one more. Boom, there you go, right there. Now that's all my trades, bro. And if you want to get Gurley, my computer drafted Gurley, and I drafted William Jackson. There you go, right there.
Bro, how you traded like 5 times, but only traded 2 players? You just
smell I smell a little fishy shit going on.
You smell it, right?
Well, let's start singing our spirituals because we don't want no more drama in this. It's been too much drama.
Ooh. I was on vacation, so I missed this. Yo, Kai, what about them Subways, though? Do you buy me a sandwich?
What?
In other news, y'all know today was the day that today was National Joe Day. So, what rhymes with Joe Ho? So, Pharaoh, don't be a hoe today. Don't be a hoe. We not talking about Subway or nothing. If you hungry, you got to get in your car and go to Subway. They open 24 hours. You want to sub? You go get your big ass a sub.
Wait, Kai, you still didn't explain why you.
Yo, Pootie, you still really want to join for real?
Wait, is Pootie really good? Cause like Daz was telling me Pootie trash.
No, Daz ain't say. Daz did not say that. Now you not.
He ain't said that shit.
look at you. Look.
Daz ain't say that.
Look, you just say he said it. He just said he said it.
Daz, you said that.
Pootie.
I said Ben said that shit.
He said Ben said that. Ben said that. Daz said.
Daz said that he Ben said that.
Right. I said Ben said.
No, he said Ben said that. You know, y'all. I'm telling you.
Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Look how it was split in there, though. See, y'all keep thinking I'm not telling the truth.
Wait a minute.
I'm telling the truth.
Wait a minute.
Time out. Who tried to slide that in there and say I'm trash?
That was Bill. That was Bill who just said that.
That was definitely Bill because I'm watching.
Last season about me too. So what's the problem? I'm beating all the top users, and I still don't get no respect.
Every time I say he win, we gotta go check the schedule because he be fronting out here, man.
Yo, anybody front? Anybody front?
He do be lying, talking about I only won by 3.
Well, y'all need. Say, yo, I got 27 injuries. I got 27 injuries.
Yo, well, Pharaoh said that his Pharaoh was in the middle of a game. Pharaoh was in the middle of a game today, and Pharaoh said that his game cut off. You know he quit that game. You know he quit that game.
I was winning.
He quit, and that's why he pulled the cord. So
yo, no, but you know what probably happened? He took his light bill money and went on vacation.
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Pharaoh was like, me and Chris both in the battle for the #1 pick. Hey, let me take the forced loss. That way, I can be a lower pick. That's exactly what he did.
He's 5-8. Even with a win, I still got a better pick. So y'all argument is not legit.
You 3 and what? You 3 and what?
You figured that out already, right?
You wait a minute.
He's 5-8.
So
I'm 3-10.
Yo, kick Bill out the party. Kick Bill out the party.
You decided to come back after you tanked the first season. So after you tanked the first half of the season, so it looked like you ain't tanked the whole season. I got you.
I got you.
Pootie, you still didn't answer us, bro. It's been said you're trash. I want to know why they calling you trash, bro.
Well, first of all, we're not gonna argue that. What we're gonna argue is, y'all need to get yourselves together. The playoff run is here. You got week 15. Who's coming in?
Them Dolphins and they starters down.
Who's coming in?
Year, man.
Spivey.
Wait, Dez, do you think Beaches will ever come in first, second place in this division?
You heard me, Ben? It won't let me kick him.
Wait a minute. I'm the party. Who coming in?
Nah.
Who coming in?
Yo, Pootie, I got you. I'm gonna hit you up in 5 minutes.
I didn't bother.
Did you leave it?
Nah, not yet.
I'm gonna hit you up in 5 minutes on group me.
I didn't bother Sir Beaches in a little while. I think I should bother him now. Maybe I should. I don't know.
Pharaoh.
Wagwan, bro.
Pharaoh.
Wagwan,
I'm really upset with you, bro.
What I do?
I never expect you to not be a top user. You gotta always be a top user.
Nah, boy, my credibility has been shot, man.
Oh, it's not, man. I got faith in you, man. You need the tips on how to beat Dez. I got you.
I don't need tips no more, man. Tips ain't doing it. This Madden
Dez is mad nice, though. I ain't gonna front.
This Madden is. I'm not a fan of it, bro. It's a deadbeat. Speaking of that, I got Far Cry 5. That shit dope. That shit dope.
Yo, Dez, you're not allowed to win a championship in here. I'm gonna just leave it at that. We not allowing it. We can't have that.
Wait, so would there ever be a Kai Super Bowl?
Yo, bro, Kai got game. Kai, I think he top 12. I'll give him that. I think he got game.
No, you didn't answer the question. Would there ever be a Kai Super Bowl?
It's possible. It's possible.
Like, will we ever see Kai come out and go, Joe Flacco don't let my team to the promised land? Would there ever? Oh, let's scope that.
It's possible. Kai, he's good enough to go to Super Bowl. He's just scared of Reese at the moment. That's all.
Whoa! So you said
but wait. You know what I don't understand? How is it that you right? We play favoritism because Kai done scored 70 on Reese, and we forget about that. We forget about that.
But no, according to Dez, that don't matter. According to Dez, that don't matter because Reese is trash. According to Dez.
Yeah, y'all boys is wild today.
No. G-Wild, what is this? What is this, G-Wild? This is facts and fiction, right? We talking about facts, right?
We talking about facts. I didn't even know.
And Dez said it straight like this: Reese is not good. He's trash. That's it. And if you notice, Dez said he didn't even give Reese a grade for how good he was.
Ike PM'd me. He said every party chat y'all forget to tell Spivey that it shouldn't be no excuses.
Whoa.
That's what he PM'd me.
Tell Ike to get off my nuts.
Yo, Ike, I got something for you, man. Hear me. Check this out. Listen.
Oh nah, GY.
Wait, Spivey, you got my DM, bro?
Got 6, bro.
Nah, I haven't looked.
Double 6.
Yo, oh, my bad. Here we go, Ike. That's your boy, Ike. He's in the building.
Why is Jada just as hard as it gets? Why is the industry designed to keep the artists in debt? And why them ain't riding if they audience set?
Yeah, I gotta dip. Yeah, I'll catch y'all later.
Yo, on that note, we out of here. I'm out of the building.
Eddie
Peace.
Jones just out jump Chris Conley. You gotta be shit.